1 Samuel chapter 12. Well, really, Samuel is a great example to us. He says, "Far be it from me that I should sin against Yahweh in ceasing to pray for you." This is weak Israel. And so you can sin against God by ceasing to pray for somebody. There you see sin of omission. Now, our tendency is to think that I must keep my nose clean of big sins of commission. But actually, you and I are not the kind of people, I think, who just steal our will and say, I shall go out and sin anyway. No. I think with people like you and me, it's more the sins of omission. To give up. Praying for weak people. That's more like you and me. To think, yeah, well, that was their choice. Make your bed and you shall lie on it, my friend. No. He says that this is a sin against Yahweh. If I should cease to pray for you, you weak people of Israel. Our attitude to the spiritually weak is our attitude to God. And the Lord Jesus says this when he gives his parable of the day of judgment, and he's going to raise with the rejected, why didn't you do this and why didn't you do that? Why did you omit to do this, omit to do that? Because, he will say, inasmuch as you did it or did not do it, to the least of these my brethren, the most spiritually weak, you did not do it to me. Why then is God and his Son, the Lord Jesus, so sensitive about our attitude to the spiritually weak? Because you and me are spiritually weak compared to the Lord Jesus. And because for we spiritually weak people, Christ died for the ungodly. While we were yet sinners, he commended his love to us in that Christ died for us. We are weak. But he has taken this special interest in you and me. We are to reflect that in our attitude to those who are spiritually weak, to not be impatient, not to give up with them, and not to give up praying for them, because to sin against them in that way, as a sin of omission, is, Samuel says, to sin against Yahweh. Samuel was a great example of this. He didn't only keep on praying for Israel, he kept on praying for Saul, even after God had rejected him.